Hey guys, it's Ivan here, and here I am in San Luis Obispo, California, and right now I'm sitting on the former right-of-way of the Southern Pacific Camp San Luis Obispo branch. Well, this is what remains of it currently, and as you can see here, there's no signals. They have been removed long ago, and yeah, so I just wanted to do a quick overview of this crossing. As you can see, there's still some trackage, but it's been partially removed. I think it went that way, but now there's a fence over there, and it's been paved over there, but over here you can still see some of the tracks and stuff. So here's the first signal base. Well, you can see there's still some wires that have been covered up with the rock, and these are the guards made of rail, as you can see, kind of cool. And yeah, there's this track, and on the other side, I believe, there's some of the rail right there, and there's a rotted pole over this, but I think it continued on that way where those stalks go. So here it is, yeah. The other side of the track, you can see it's also been partially removed, but the ties and part of the rail are still there. Now, from what I've heard is that this rail line was here. It was used for military purposes, built in the 1940s, and I don't know exactly, but it was for military use because of World War II stuff. And here's where the relay case would have been mounted. I assume it would be a USNS relay case because those usually have the bolts like that, or one of those old tall ones. But yeah. Nothing remains actually, not much, but just this rail right here. If I can come up to this rail, maybe a date or something. But yeah, this line was, I don't know when it was abandoned, but it was unused, I think after the war, and it just sat here until the early 2000s, until the prison right behind me. I think they did some prison labor and had part of the tracks removed, as you can see. So yeah, as you can see, those plates are gone. I wonder if there's a rail spike anywhere, but likely not. If I uncovered this, it still might be nailed down. But yeah, it still is. You can still see the spikes over there. There's one of them. So yeah, that's the other. That's that signal right there. I don't know what kind of signals these were. As the Google Maps photos don't go back that far. What are those? No, those are not tracks, never mind. This was single track. And here's the wires as well. So yeah, these signals were likely removed in the 2000s, from when, oh wait a second, that's weird. They might have used the rails for the grade as well. But yeah, so yeah, this is former SP, Southern Pacific, likely abandoned in the maybe 70s or 80s. Didn't see much use after the war. I think the only purpose it was built for was because of World War II. So yeah, and the line continues on over there to, I think that's where Camp San Luis Obispo would have been. But yeah, and beyond this point the track just doesn't exist anymore, but I think the rail bed might. But they've put a solar panel farm over there. Or I don't know if I can call that a farm. But yeah, this is just some cool stuff I thought of doing. But yeah, some really cool. Wait a minute, we have another foundation here. Looks to be another signal actually. This might have been another signal facing this way, or it might have been a. Hang on, we have an intersection here, so it might have been a no left turn signal, which is kind of neat to think about. It'd be really cool if there actually was one. As you can see, it's long gone because the wires aren't even sticking out anymore. Or it would have been a signal, but like I said, this is single track, so there'd be no purpose for that. But yeah, there's one of the, I don't know what you call that, but it would be sitting right there. And the wires are there, they're threaded wires, which is kind of neat. Shows how old this thing really is. But yeah, that's just a quick overview of this rail line, spur technically. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.